So hello to all. Today in this video, we are going to talk about how to search and download research paper for literature survey. So we are going to start with it that how as a researcher or a student, we can download research paper from where we can easily get research paper on whatever topic we want, and at the same time, we can download those literature paper as well. So now I'm going to show you my site. That is, you can see what is open over here, Google Scholar. So what it means by Google Scholar, that सी गूगल स्कॉलर में आप कोई भी अपना टॉपिक लिख लीजिए, वट एवर रिसर्च पेपर यू वॉन्ट टू डाउनलोड, you just have to write it down over here and you will get papers for the same. Similarly, you can do the same thing on the normal Google as well. अगर तो आप प्रॉपर वे में लिखेंगे कि आपका वो रिसर्च पेपर है जो आपको चाहिए, इन दैट केस व्हाट इज गोइंग टू हैपन, वो आपको ऑटोमेटिकली गूगल स्कॉलर का वे बता देगा. जैसे अभी मैं आपको एक एग्जाम्पल लिख के देती हूँ, लाइक दिस. ये अपने आप ही बता रहा है कि आपने एक ऐसा टॉपिक लिखा है जिसके ऊपर रिसर्च पेपर्स हैं. तो स्कॉलरली आर्टिकल्स आर अवेलेबल, and when you're going to open it, this is going to by default going to take you to the Google Scholar site. Similarly, other than that, Google Scholar के other than भी there are some links given जो भी again those are your research papers only. So whatever way you want to go with, आप दोनों में से गूगल पे लिखिए चाहे गूगल स्कॉलर में, यू विल गेट द सेम थिंग. बट गूगल स्कॉलर, आई विल से, व्हाई टू वेस्ट टाइम. गूगल स्कॉलर में ईच एंड एवरी मोस्ट प्रोबेबली द पेपर you are going to get. So I'm just going to write it down over here. जैसे इंटरनेशनल डाइवर्सिफिकेशन ऑफ फॉर्म परफॉर्मेंस लिखा हुआ है, तो आई एम जस्ट गोइंग टू ओपन इट सो यू कैन सी. और अगर आप यहाँ पे इस साइड पे अगर देखें, लेफ्ट हैंड साइड पे, तो 2022 तक के पेपर्स जो हैं पब्लिश, those are going to be available over here on the Google Scholar site. 2022 तक के हैं. एंड आप इसको, अगर आपको कोई पर्टिकुलर ईयर के पेपर चाहिए, देन ऑल्सो यू विल गेट फ्रॉम हियर ओनली. एंड इफ यू वांट सम नॉट सम पर्टिकुलर ईयर, देन ऑल्सो बाय डिफॉल्ट आपको सारे जितने भी गूगल स्कॉलर में अवेलेबल होंगे सब आपको यहाँ पे गिवन होंगे. तो सिमिलरली दिस इज द केस. सेम आई टोल्ड यू कि आप गूगल से भी इसको कर सकते हैं. नाउ वन वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग, ये तो आपको हो गया कि आप कैसे अपने जो है जो पेपर्स हैं, हाउ यू कैन चेक इट आउट फ्रॉम हियर. सो आफ्टर दैट, जब आपको अपने पेपर्स जो है मिल गए, इन दैट केस हाउ टू डाउनलोड दैट, दैट इज द इम्पॉर्टेंट थिंग. उससे पहले आई जस्ट लेट यू नो वन मोर थिंग कि सी कुछ रिप्यूटेड जर्नल्स होते हैं, हो है एक्चुअली, कुछ रिप्यूटेड पब्लिशर्स हैं, कुछ रिप्यूटेड जर्नल्स हैं. सो ट्राई टू download, try to take paper from those reputed journals. I'm not saying that other papers are not, you should not go with, but the papers, those are not very good. आपको पढ़ने से, when you're going to read out those paper, you will you will get that information, you will get that understanding ki whether that paper is that much level or not. But other than that also, I'll just show you some of the reputed journals. Like this is one publisher is there, that is Emerald. So Emerald is one of a good publisher where whatever journal you are getting from Emerald, you can just without any objection or without any dispute ki ye acha hai, whether this is good journal or not, you can just go ahead with that. Second, you can see is the Sage publication. I have put it over here. Sage publication is again one of a good publisher. You can go with, if journals available, you can just your papers are available with Sage publication, then you can go with it. Then the next one is Taylor and Francis. Taylor and Francis is also one of the good journals. Then there is the next one is Wiley. So similarly, there is Elsevier, there is Springer, there is Oxford, there is Cambridge publications, there is InterScience. So there are some good publishers. So I'm just telling you that just at least go with good publishers, so that if you go with good articles and good publishers publication, then obviously you will get something good, and at the same time you will give something good as well. So after that, the main thing is how to download these papers free. First, I'll just let you know how there are some techniques, tools and techniques with which you can just download it out. But before that, I'll just let you know, by chance, there is no other mean to download. If you, whatever things I'm just going to let you know, कि ये तरीके हैं, these are the ways to download it, download your papers. So if any one or two papers are unable, you are unable to download, then what you can do, you can just check out with your friends or some persons those are doing PhD, or those are at the PhD stage, or those are researching something. You can just contact those persons, so that what happens actually, some reputed, some very good universities and colleges, universities basically are like, those are having the access to all the good reputed publishers. Those are having the access, those are having the subscription of good publishers. तो आपको जो है those friends, those seniors can provide you out. And if your university is that much good, a reputed one, then your university is also going to have the access for the same. So if you have the access, then there is no tools and techniques to go to apply. You can just go to your library, and wherever the access is granted, you can just download from there. Other than that, again, if whatever I'm going to tell you, कि इस तरीके से you can download papers, if any of the paper is unable to download, in that case what you can do, you can just email to the author. Like the author's name will be readily available, आपको authors के name readily available मिलेंगे article पे, as well as the email address and the address, contact details of those publishers, those authors. So you can just email them, they will be more than happy to share with you their publications. So what I'm just going to let you know, see, this is the Google Scholar where I have just opened it. See, one way to open this paper is this. You can just click over here, which what you are going to do only. आप क्या करेंगे? Most probably you are going to click here and you can just download the paper. This is the one way to download the paper. But if I can see the paper is not available, if we can see. And similarly, the other thing you can do, but must remember this thing. If some paper is having this thing given on the Google Scholar, and the right hand side it's given है आपको कि PDF given, PDF archive, PDF this. So try to click on that particular link instead of the main link of the paper, like this one. Why? Because if you're going to, as you can see, मैंने ये क्लिक किया तो मेरा पेपर जो है वो नहीं ओपन हुआ. बट व्हेन आई जस्ट क्लिक दैट PDF वन, यू कैन सी द पेपर इज ऑन माय स्क्रीन राइट नाउ. सो दिस इज हाउ. सिमिलरली मैंने बाकी के भी अपने पेपर्स जो है वो उन्हीं पे क्लिक किया. सो आई कैन, यू कैन जस्ट चेक इट आउट कि द अदर पेपर्स, अदर आर्टिकल्स आर also opened on my screen. So this is very important, I can say, information for Google Scholar, which I think so majority of researchers are not aware that अगर आपने यही सीधा link open कर लेंगे ना, if you're going to open directly this particular link, most probably you are not going, most probably क्या भी हमने देखा that the paper is not available. They are saying purchase or just the paper is not available, readily available. So but when I clicked here, so I just able to open the PDF. So this is the difference of thing, that how we can just check it out, that whether the paper. So this thing is going to happen on Google Scholar. If this PDF option is available on the right hand side, then that paper is going to be available to you. Similarly, there are others also on which the right hand side option is not available. So what to do in those kinds of papers? What you can do, I'm again the same thing. If I'm just going to open like this, तो मेरे को ये वाला लिंक था, ये पेपर नहीं खुलेगा. इफ यू कैन सी, दिस इज ग्लोबल स्ट्रेटजी जर्नल का पेपर है, एंड द पेपर इज नॉट अवेलेबल ओवर हियर. इन्होंने PDF बोल रखा है. सो आई कैन जस्ट क्लिक ऑन PDF. इफ So we can see what we will get. No, they are saying this purchase instant access $10, $18, $42. So they are trying to sell me the paper. They are trying to tell me that you have to purchase this paper. So what is other mean? What is the other mean? I just opened that particular site as well, that is Sky Hub. See what you have to do. You can just either you can just put your this particular address, or what you can do, Google पे जाके you can just open Google and just write it down, Sky, then Sign, then Hub. You will get lots of sites. But when you're going to open the site, you have to open this kind of window should be open, because different sites की अगर आप open करेंगे तो different type की window खुलेगा. If this window is opening, it means you have opened the right window. What I can now do, this is the paper. What you can do, you can just click over here. आप इसको copy कर सकते हैं. You can just copy it, and what you have to do next, you just have to paste over here, and I'm just clicking on open. If you can now see my screen, the paper is now again available on your screen. Global Strategy Journal ka, the relationship between international diversification and firm performance, why it remains a puzzle. So this is of 2011's paper of these two authors. So this is the way, one of the way to just download the paper. Similarly, if I was saying the email IDs are given of the authors. So this is the another way to download the paper. How आप क्या करिए, या तो उसका what you need is, either you can just copy this link where you are unable to download, or this particular DOI link will be readily available. Either the paper is able to open, you are able to open, or not able to open, you will get this DOI link or the link from where you are unable to open. You just have to copy that thing, and then you have to just paste on the Sky Hub. You will get your paper available. Most probably 90% of your papers are going to be available uh, uh, on Google Scholar, or not, then you're in Sky Hub. And whatever are not available through Sky Hub, that what you can do is, you can just ask to the author, you can just mail to the author, or the other one, you can just ask you some of your friends, those are from some good universities where the access is available. So this is done. One more thing I'll just let you know, which is very important, that is रिसर्च पेपर थ्रू साइटेशन. ये तो आपको पेपर मिल गया गूगल स्कॉलर पे नाम डालने से. But if you find some paper reading, when you are reading some paper and you are finding it a very good paper, or a good paper, then what you can do, you can just see what other authors he just or they just cited. इन्होंने किन लोगों को स्टडी करके पेपर के बारे में लिखा है. So what we can do, पेपर्स की साइटेशन में, साइटेशन होता है ये जो लोगों को हम व्हेन वी आर राइटिंग पेपर्स एंड वी साइट सम पीपल in that particular, like here Bowen 2007, and the full information about that paper will be given in the references, which will be at the end of your paper. These are the references this particular paper, this particular author has you have used. So you can just copy this paper and you can just put it down Google Scholar, or at the Sky Hub you will get the paper of it also. So this is what we have done. From where you will get your papers is your Google Scholar. And then how you can download from Google Scholar itself, or from Sky Hub, using, if you are unable to download from Google Scholar or normal Google. And then I told you what are the good reputed publisher from which, from where you are, if you are getting papers, so you must read out those paper. And if you are reading some paper, you should go with the top and the reputed journals only. And the last thing we discussed was that if some paper you find good reading paper, and you finding that paper a very good paper, a very good kind of article, in that case you can just see the citation of those paper, and you can just check out going to that particular papers, and you will get that. So similarly, one more thing, I'm just going to let you know, they say I just opened this paper over here. You can see this particular journal only recommending me to read these papers also: relationship with product and into the role of experience, then subsidy performance, because these papers are related to my search only. So these are also a kind of papers which the this particular journal is recommending me. So what I'm trying to say, kabhi bhi aap koi paper search karenge, then the particular paper when you are searching out, the journal itself will recommend you some of the papers. Like now also the journal is recommending some papers, so you can search those papers also, which will be going to helpful for you.